I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
So I jumped off a massive building, broke my hip and went to hospital. Now I'm suing R. Kelly.
He led me down a dangerous path. I broke my hips and I broke my ass.
Oh.
And now I need a hip made of glass.
Oh, still going with the rhymes.
Yeah, that's all.
That was really good.
Yeah.
The dangerous path was just like such a nice visual. And I think our listeners appreciate it because they're like, oh, no, here comes a peeing joke straight into the podcast.
True.
No, it's about don't do
jump.
everything you hear in a song.
That
Just
is true.
because it's in a song doesn't mean it's legit.
I'm talking to you girls who listen to WAP.
Yeah, WAP.
Wet ass pussy. We don't want none of that
We
sloppy
don't want
ass
that
pussy.
sloppy pussy. Yuck.
We like a
Yuck.
dap. We like a dap dry ass
Oh,
pussy.
I like a medium ass pussy.
Map.
Yeah, map. I like a map.
Yeah.
No, if it's too wet and you're slipping around, it's dangerous.
Yeah, like
If I wanted a slip and slide, I'll pick up a slip and slide from the club, not
that's
a WAP.
right. I want a bit of Chinese burn on my cock.
Oh, I don't know.
A bit of friction.
I wouldn't mind like a Thai burn. I don't want a Chinese. I don't want to go full Chinese.
True.
WAP. Was
WAP.
like, so the guy's variation of that would be had, like a hard ass dick, you know?
Or
And
is
so
it,
that's the thing. You think you want a had girls, but it could be too hard.
Or do you want a premature ass cock?
Premature ass cock. What does that mean?
What's the cum that comes
You
out
mean
first?
premature ass cum? Pre-cum.
Pre-cum. Because that's kind of
You're
the same
getting
thing.
into a different thing. No.
Pre-cum's like
No.
excitement,
A
isn't
wet
it?
pussy, a WAP is like a had.
Okay.
Because when you're very aroused, you get a very... sorry to have to teach you the birds and the bees this late in your life, Tom. You get an erection.
But not every erection means you're horny. Sometimes you wake up and it's just there. Maybe
You're
you need
horny.
to pee.
You're still horny. Yeah.
Debatable.
Yeah, that's the breakfast horn.
You go and you have to push your cock down.
Morn
to get it
horn.
into-
The morn horn.
The morn horn.
The morn horn.
That's where Frodo lived.
It's one of those hard ones, like having a relationship, which is the struggle that that they don't tell you about when you get into one. When you get a midnight horn or a mid-sleep horn. So it's 3 a.m., 2 a.m., you're like, should I wake her up?
Or just go for it.
No. No.
Whoa.
I didn't say that.
Wowee.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Or silently whack off next to her, or go to the bathroom and like fuck the toilet roll.
Yeah, I mean...
That are
Yeah.
wet ass toilet roll. You put some sorbeline in there.
Because girls would be a bit offended if you jerked off while they're right there.
Yeah, I feel like
it'd
it's
be a bit like
more polite waking them up, giving them the
Same.
option.
give them the option and go, okay, go back to sleep. Pretend I never asked. And then they go, you're just going to
hear
jerk
this
off.
shaking.
Yeah.
No, I'm crying. That's why the bed's shaking. How you going, everyone? Welcome to episode
99.
99.
The 99-cent store.
Oh, Matt, $99 store.
99 problems and...
What?
Oh, what do you want from me?
Finish the saying. I've forgotten how it goes.
And a bitch ain't one.
Because he's single.
I don't
Is that
really
what that
know.
story's about?
What is that about?
I think
99
it's about
problems and a bitch ain't one.
Because he's single. He's riding solo. Jason Derulo. Just another way to say, I got lots of problems, but having a biatch isn't one of them because I'm alone. And then he's just like
That
with
is
the
a
boys.
that might be a problem.
No, it's not.
Not to him.
Nah, to anyone, Tom.
Maybe he's a gay man.
What if a girl's got 99 problems, but a dick ain't one? Because
Maybe
she ain't got no dicks in her life. She's
Well, she
just
might
happy. She's just happy doing her, Tom.
But maybe the
Doing her.
dick in her life isn't a problem. She loves it. It's not a problem.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm
We're
getting
on
confused.
tangents.
We had the same tangent and then we split off just then. And so we're going to both get on the same track and keep chugging along.
Oh, get on my track.
Get on not a track like a needle. Not a junkie.
I meant train station track.
Oh, train station track. Okay, get back on track.
Konnichiwa.
99, episode
Oh.
99. How many have been here? You were saying hello to our international listeners?
Yeah.
Yep. Hello. How many have been here from day one?
I have.
I have too.
Yeah, that's
At
probably
least
all.
two.
That's everyone.
We did our best. If you go back and listen to them in our first 10 episodes, we wanted to filter out the weak ones. Actually, every episode we filter out the weak.
Yeah, it starts off a lot of listens, and then you're the only one listening. You right now, you're the only one
is our only stream, and we fucking appreciate you. What our podcast is, it's like the savannah in Africa.
Dap.
So you're all antelope right now.
Ooh.
But you're the strongest and fastest. The weak ones are like, oh, he did a Bill Cosby R. Kelly joke.
Yeah.
They get eaten by lions. See
they
ya.
hesitate.
They hesitate.
What do
and
they say
leave
in
the
improv?
podcast and they go and listen to the project.
We learnt in improv, say yes.
Say yes if someone wakes you up at midnight.
Yes. That's right.
So we do not have anything special planned for 99 because you don't celebrate 99, do you?
No.
You celebrate 69.
True, and we did.
did.
And you celebrate 100, and that is next week. And we are doing a game of Centurion, 100 shots in 100 minutes.
100 shots.
Shots of beer. If we did vodka, we'd all die.
No, I will do 10 mystery shots because Xander's filling them up for us, and I will say not every 10, just whenever it feels right. And the mystery shots, one will be vodka, one will be shampoo. You knew that was coming.
You love shampoo. I think you like it.
One will be water, so I don't know if it's the water or the vodka shot.
Okay, that's good.
I think
like
that's
that.
kind of cool. One will be non-alcoholic beer.
Do you reckon you'll be able to tell?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. In shop form, beer's a bit different taste. And then we got 5 more shots to get through. Tom, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Tabasco.
Yeah, one's got to be Tabasco. I'll
That's a
hate that
classic.
one. Fuck.
Mouthwash.
Yep, good.
Can you drink mouthwash? You might get.
Yeah, no, I can. I've done it before.
One's hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. A milk shot.
Yeah, milk shot's funny. Oh, that'll get spewy. Yeah,
It'll
good.
really curdle in
Maybe
the
we'll do a
belly.
few milk shots.
No, let's not get carried away, Frenchy.
Okay.
You
So
love
yeah,
pain.
mostly, and then the last 2 will just be whatever's in my fridge.
Yep.
So we're gonna do that. Apparently, like it's how many beers did we work out it was?
I don't know.
How many mils is in a beer?
I don't know.
375s in a can
I
of
don't know
Coke.
much.
It's about the same as that.
Sure.
Yeah. And 30 mils in a shot. So quick maths.
3,000.
3,000 is it? How many 3,000 beers? Fuck, we are bad at maths. I'm getting very confused here, guys. 10 times.
I think it's 10. Yeah.
10 beers? 15 beers?
No.
Something like that.
Depends on the shot glasses because we're gonna get whatever's cheap shot glasses. There might not be to scale.
They
of
will
a
be.
normal. You reckon?
Why not? The problem apparently is just like the amount of times you're doing the bubbles quickly. It's not like the amount of beer you drink. It's because of the way you drink it.
It's
Apparently
also
it makes
a
you
minute
spew.
comes very quick when you.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to talk during it.
I think Xander's gonna have to have a clock, and he's just gonna hand us a shot.
Yeah, and then we
So
just do
he's
the shot.
we
and
just do the shot and keep talking, so we're not distracted by time.
do we high five after every shot?
Only on the butt.
Is there any other kind?
No, because I feel like that's just going to be annoying
Did
audio.
you see that? It was maybe a week or 2 ago. There was that big scandal about the AFL player who groped his other mate on the dick.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, they were doing like the team song after the win, and he grabbed him on the dick
Why?
because that's what the boys do.
Man, that's so
And like
homoerotic.
sport, the news went crazy because the other player who got grabbed was black, so they were like making it like a race thing and shit like that. It was fucking hectic.
Maybe he was trying
And
to
then,
grab
like,
his knee.
And then it was about toxic masculinity, and then all these pictures came up that the girls were grabbing each other's on the butt after hockey games and stuff like
I
that.
think the butt is so different to grabbing a knob.
Yeah, but if you've ever played sports, you do it. Like, it's funny. I don't never grab dicks.
That's what I just said.
No, but you'd tap them sometimes.
You'd suck
You'd
it.
suck it. No, you'd tap it.
Frenchie is
So was it-
currently, just for the people listening and for context, Frenchie is wearing a scout uniform right now.
I'm dripped out again, guys.
He's wearing an American Scout jamboree outfit. and he's talking about grabbing dicks and how it's common practice.
No, in sport, it's
He's
just
in
camaraderie with the lads. It's because you train, you shower naked together. It's just a bit of bants. So most people, there is people in your team you wouldn't do it to if they didn't like, but most people, like, you're hyped up, you've won a game.
You're grabbing heads of cocks.
Bro, let's whatever you got to. That's the way you celebrate. You dock. You do whatever you got to do.
Right.
You human centipede. It's
wow.
just camaraderie. It's not weird about it.
Yeah, no, not weird at all.
It is for social sport, like when you just sort of
like mixed netball.
mix netball. You don't.
You
don't do it
grab
for that.
Sharon
You
on
don't
the tit.
do it for
It's
that.
uncalled for. You can't just nice goal defense and just a big old hand of bush.
Unless Sharon wants that. Unless she wants that.
I don't know.
What if she makes a deal with you? Like, if I score 5 goals today, you got to grab me on the bush. And I'm like, oh, Sharon.
I mean, if she's,
and then
I don't know.
And then when she's like, I only got 2. I'm like, I saw 5. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sharon.
Yeah,
Sharon is the sort of lady that would have a bush.
Yeah.
100%.
A mean bush. Like
Mean.
it's dense and it's like kind of firm on top.
Kind of like metal wool.
Yeah, steel
metal
wool.
Steel wool.
Yeah.
Not metal, just fucking steel. Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, so I'm dripped out. I've got my checkered 3/4 pants on, whatever they are.
Are those your girlfriends that she wears to the office?
No, but
That's
they
what
could
they
be.
look
That's fashion, baby. That's fashion. I got my Jar Jar Binks necklace.
The classic.
Tom's just
I'm the mustard man.
Yeah,
I'm just wearing a mustard shirt.
mustard shirt and so episode 100, Centurion. Come back. We're filming it on Saturday or Monday, and hopefully we both spew because that'll be funnier for you. Is there any other games we're going to play during? Because it's going to be 140 minutes minimum.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. I feel like since we've got something to do every minute, like it's going to keep us busy. We got to entertain the people at the same time. We don't want to get too distracted.
Yeah.
You'll just see our kind of our fast wit slowly decline throughout the episode as we get more inebriated.
You will understand why I don't drink before stand-up shows. You will.
Frenchy will start slurring more. I'll look I'll just look more like a potato towards the end.
Baked potato, Tom.
Baked potato,
Baked potato.
So our good friend Xander, intern on the show, will be here next week. We're letting him come out of his bubble for a week, and we've also got him to update our Patreon.
Oh, and he has fucking killed it.
He's put a lot of work in. He's done really well. It looks nice. So
made pictures and stuff.
Patreon.com/Tom and Frenchy if you want to have a look. And we just want to go through. He's done a lot of this. We haven't been very involved.
We need to tell you more about it because sometimes we just say Patreon and you regular Joes listening in Korea, Uzbekistan, wherever you are, Guatemala, the moon, probably Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. If we've got any Oompa Loompas, shout out to them.
We do from that episode where we said they had rights. We're big advocates for them.
They do.
Yeah,
but not
stand by that.
They were half rights, weren't they? Because they were half the size. They get half the rights.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
I'll stand by that.
That's not nice. So Patreon at the moment, we've got, was it 100 people supporting us?
Sure.
Throwing in $5 a month. We're getting $630 a month to the podcast. I believe it says it on there, Tom. Mm-hmm. We've got different tiers, just the $1. Oh, you go through it. Sorry.
Okay, so I'll start with what these are some tiles Xander's made to make this easy. Why Patreon? So this is what you get. You get access to Discord.
Can you read in Xander's voice to make it entertaining for them?
I haven't heard his voice in so
Just make it up.
Why Patreon? Access to the exclusive Discord server. So Discord. I can't do that voice for too long. Discord.
It was like a Simpsons character.
It was strange.
That was good.
So Discord, we'd never heard of it, but basically it's like a kind of chat room where we can all talk together. There's topics and stuff. You can post in, talk with other fans of the show, give suggestions for the show. Me and Frenchy are both in there, so you can talk with us and ask us questions.
We're very active.
Yeah,
it's
more
a
active
community.
in this.
It's a community.
We've actually been talking and getting involved, which is rare for us.
Getting involved. Yeah, so we're just chatting, throwing some things out there.
You also get access to Zoom Q&As. We're trying to do another one. Last time was a bit chaotic, but we've got another one coming up.
Yeah.
Which we'll give you more details on soon. You get an invite to our Christmas party, which is strangely coming fast.
Oh, fuck. Yes.
How weird is that?
Yes.
Hopefully we can actually hold one.
Oh, true.
Or
We'll be right.
all have
We'll
to
be
wear
right.
bubbles.
We'll do it in Victoria.
Socially distanced by a few meters in a park.
We're trying to book out a cruise ship. There's some very good prices on cruises at the moment.
So if anyone wants to come on one of those with us.
Ruby Princess will be for the Christmas party.
Straight to Wuhan.
Straight to Wuhan.
We're going to pre-sale for live podcasts is what you get. Bonus episodes for certain tiers. And merch will be coming soon. So you get first access to that. And you also get to have a say in how the show is actually run. So you can just tell us what to do.
In a way.
Because we're not always on script.
But what is very exciting, so you can look at those individual benefits there. We have goals. So like certain amount a month we have we want to get to. We're on 600 now. We're fucking putting every dollar back into the podcast. We don't take no money. Which you may be surprised on my outfit. You're like, oh, fucking Frenchy's fucking...
We buy Xander's Scout cookies with most of the money.
Yeah.
Always selling them. So, would you like to buy my Scout cookies?
When we get to $1,000 per month, that's just 30 more Patreons, we will launch the Tom and Frenchy podcast merch. We got to actually do it, Tom. I hope
we're waiting on art.
I hope we're not writing checks we can't cash here.
Have you heard back from our artist?
Cash me outside. Shout out. What's her name?
I don't know.
She's listening. So
we're waiting on some
got
art.
a very cool design.
So this is how it looks cool. Once that's done, we'll get some merch.
2,000 a month. We're going to release the 12-track Tom and Frenchy EP.
Yep.
LP.
Can you remember some of our classic hits?
Album. Jeffrey Epstein's Island.
That's a classic. I'm trying to remember some of the other ones.
There's this new one Tom was doing before we
True,
got here.
yes,
I think give him a taste of it.
What genre was it again?
It was like WAP, but it was like the guy version, Hard as Dick. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
I need music for that.
Okay, yeah, you get the music out.
You keep going through the tiers.
Yeah, no stress. But yeah, it was weird because he did like a what's that English rap called? Grime. It was very grime style.
Okay.
I was like, that's a cool.
Yeah, right.
2,000 a month. We're going to release the album. 3,000 a month. We're going to upgrade to a multicam setup for all you watchers. 5,000 a month. 2 episodes a week. 10,000 a month. Apparently, we're renting out an island.
That's cool. Jeffrey Epstein's.
I don't know about that one. It seems like there's a better use of our money than just renting out. How will the podcast listeners enjoy us having an island?
Well, they'd come and live with us.
Okay.
We'd become like a weird family.
Oh, we start a cult.
Yeah.
Island
Come to the
cult.
island. I don't think you're allowed to do that
You
voice.
can do that voice.
Come to my island.
We can talk in whatever voice we want on our island.
It's the accent on our island is that.
Are we allowed to start a new country? Like, how do you start a new country?
I feel like I've seen something where a guy has considers his property his own country.
Why can we not start a new country?
He's got his own post office and shit.
Yeah.
I've seen that on something.
Okay.
I need
we will start a country, not fucking rent out an island.
Yeah.
Tom and Frenchy country.
That's fun. It'll conveniently be on an island.
Yeah.
We wouldn't dare promise something.
Malento.
Okay, so yeah, it was grime, wasn't it?
It was grime. It was kind of like a parody of WAP. I don't know what it was. It was.
Of course, I remember. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's that track I was. Using.
Yeah. This could be it.
I'll just turn this down.
Yeah. Nice. Take it down.
Hard as dick. Hard as dick. Rude boy. You hard as dick. Got that dick. Firm as ice. Got it hard. Very nice. Got a big knob. Rude boy slob. Jump in my car. Smoke my cock. Ride it through town. Hard as dick. Hard as dick. Hard as dick. Skinny dick. Get out of my way, boy. I'm hard as dick. Thick as shit. Frenchy.
Yo, Grime MC Grime Man coming at ya. Okay. Yeah. pouring shots. 1, 2, 17. Skip it up, up, up. 17 shots of milk. Then I put some orange juice in the milk. And I put some hand sanitizer in the shot in the milk.
It curdle.
Shut them down, curdle milk. Shut them down, curdle milk. I'm in
Mother's dick.
hospital. In hospital. Caught COVID. Listen to R. Kelly. He said he believed he can fly. So I jumped off the building. Splat. I did. Tom, take it away.
My dick went soft as I died. Blood left my body. Dick went soft. Soft as dick.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
very
I
good.
remember we all.
That was very good. I couldn't. You can do the accent so well, and I knew I could not. I didn't even do it related to your. It was only that was one of those features that cost like $15.
Yeah, that was a fiver.
Yeah,
like, fuck.
$5. It was like, should we splash out and get like an actual rapper? I was like, nah, let's go on $5. You're like, oh fuck it.
You know, when I did the re-recording of the Jeffrey Epstein Island, I was searching on Fiverr for a reggae man to do it, but it was there's not that many reggae artists on Fiverr, unfortunately.
Are there not? There you
So
go.
if there's any reggae artists, jump on Fiverr. There might be a market for you.
Yeah, hit us up. We'll put you as a feature for the EP, for the
right.
album.
All right, so that's our Patreon. So head to patreon.com/Tom and Frenchy for those songs and much more coming.
Yeah,
some stage.
and if we do not fulfill our requirements, blame Tom and Xander.
No,
Okay.
blame Xander.
Blame Xander.
Yeah.
Well, we will.
We'll do our best.
2 episodes a week would be exciting. Episode 99, and I think this is one of those moments. You know what? Where are we going to be in episode 199?
True.
Where will we be?
On an island.
On an island
Yep.
recording? No, because everyone we're doing it for will be there, living with us.
So it'd be like an open mic situation.
Are they going to call us father or daddy or like what? Senor? I would like to be called Senor.
I like that.
Senor Frenchy.
Senor Frenchy.
I feel like, yeah.
But everyone will pitch in. It'll be one of those type of communities, you know. Some of you will clean our underpants. Some of you will cut Frenchie's mullet. You'll all have tasks. It won't be fun. It'll be like a.
No, it's
a
work.
slave camp.
It is work.
Yeah,
It is work.
It's not great.
And we'll get like a sick deal that backpackers can extend their visa by working on there.
That's bad.
So we'll get heaps of random backpackers who aren't part of the podcast.
Yeah.
And we'll just pick on them.
And everyone has to call Xander Scoutmaster.
Scoutmaster Xander. Yeah, I like that. What were you saying before about what we should do with Xander?
Oh yeah, so we were trying to think of like fun tier kind of things, like big exciting episodes we can do. And one thing I thought of was we get Xander because he did do scouts for many years. He was very involved, and we were like, maybe we could go camping on a weekend trip, set up the podcast somewhere, do a remote podcast, but also get Xander to teach us get some badges. Isn't that what they do?
Yeah, get some badges.
Not badges, the animals.
Both.
Yeah, okay.
There's probably a badge.
True.
Yeah, and you got to sew it onto you. You got to sew a live badger onto your coat.
So Xander can teach us how to start fires, whittle wood, whatever else they do.
Whittle wood.
Fiddle children. I don't know. That's just one of the things I've heard they do.
They do that.
I have
They
heard.
do that. What's that about?
What's with any organization with a hierarchy ends up fiddling? That's a worry for our cult.
It's
Frenchy.
no. I think it's the ones who don't get laid enough turn to kids. Like priests aren't allowed to have sex. No one's fucking a scoutmaster. Even
True.
if he's married, like the wife's not going to be turned on by those fucking badges. Or I've got the WAP badge. It's like, no, you fucking...
And he's not waking her up when he's got that midnight boner. That's a problem.
No, he's not. He's pitching a tent, but it's an actual tent.
Yeah,
it's not
there's children inside.
erections.
It's not the same. There's a joke in that for sure.
No, I'm pretty sure my old man's scout leader was a pedophile.
Your old man was a scout leader.
No,
or a
my
pedophile?
old man's scout leader was got done. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, hectic.
That's what I was trying to think. I was like, yeah. Well, I'll ask you more about it. I'll come back to you guys. But he's like, especially on SVU, which we've talked about before, If you see an episode and there's a scout leader or a priest on it, you
Bro,
know it's them.
I saw
It's
a
always
priest,
them.
A priest one was on the other day, and as soon as I saw the guy,
Yeah,
it
it's
was like
him.
this like redhead guy, and he was like, he's done something to these children. He did. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
There you
I
go.
want to talk about. I did a photo shoot the other day, right? It was just like one of my classic brand things I find online, where it was like a day and I got like $1,500 or something.
That's
right?
sick. You
So I
are
was
the
like-
king of the brands, bro.
So it wasn't through like my channel or anything. It was just like acting job, but it was just for stills, like photography, and it was for Super Coach. I'll just say it. I don't know if I'm meant to, but Super Coach, but for racing, they're doing a racing one.
Okay.
And I rocked up. I didn't even know it was for Super Coach. I was just like $1,500. Yeah, whatever. I'll come do it. And it was like that shoot from, in Zoolander where they're like, no, you do anything. And he's like, you're a monkey, Derek. You're a monkey. And it's like,
No way.
it was literally exactly that. It was humiliating.
So what did they make you be?
So I get there, right?
Yep.
First of all, he sent me a screenshot being like, oh, congrats, you got the job. And I was like, I don't even remember applying for this. And he sent me a thing being like, looking for males shorter than 160 centimeters. I was like, I am way taller than that.
Okay, Tom.
And
Let me see your heels.
And then I wrote back and I was like, oh shit, I don't think I applied for this. And he was like, oh no, you're the other role. You're the mate. That other role's a jockey.
Oh, yep.
So there was this little dude, and there were scenes where he was on my back riding me like a horse. And they're like,
not. No, there's not.
Legit. And they were like, gallop, Tom, gallop.
No.
Yes. And it was the most, and like for like fucking, I reckon half an hour, this dude was on my back, just standing on it, surfing on me. I was like, too bad if I have a bad back. No one asked me. I don't, but there's like a grown man, well, a small man, standing on my back.
How long had you known him for when he starts doing that?
Not long. And he was English. He was probably a twink. He was like a little gay man.
Yep.
And he was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, it's fine, man. It's small. Like, it's fine. He's like, I feel really bad. He's like, standing up. I was like, this actually feels like I'm getting stitched up.
This is like, was it a prank?
It wasn't. And then there was bits where I had to wear a horse head like I was in your fucking ketamine shoot. And it was like, oh shit. Yeah, it was literally, I was wearing one of those and he was wearing one. So soon you're going to find pictures on the internet that are very funny.
I cannot wait to
It'll
see
be-
them. I
There was
cannot wait to see them.
There was like old, so everyone's going to get a very good laugh when they see these photos emerge. But I was like, fucking think of the money. Think of the money.
1,500.
It wasn't worth it.
For a
was
little
a lot
gay
of-
man to ride you for
And it was a lot of
couple
work.
hours.
It was like, you're disappointed, you're angry, you're happy. I was like, doing all these faces.
So it's like a what? Can we hear what?
Multiple shoots.
And like just photos or
Photos.
Just photos.
Just
not
photos.
even video. Not even
And
an
it
ad.
was the most I've worked on a set, I reckon.
That is. And he did he have a whip and stuff? Was he whipping?
Yes.
That is a saddle on your back on just
No saddle.
straight
Bareback.
bareback.
Mm.
Bareback.
I was literally in the middle of
get
the shoot.
warned
Like,
for that before.
fuck. I was like, what have I signed up for?
I feel like you got to be warned for that before.
And
like
conveniently, the guy who hired me didn't show up.
yeah, that is he did. That is
He
a
was like,
stitch up.
Stitch up. He was like, I'm not going to tell this guy what he's going to do.
That is a fucking.
Yeah.
That is gonna be. That's gonna be
It's gonna
better
be
than
funny.
the Macca's ads.
Yeah. Oh, there was a scene. Best bit. 2 separate scenes where I was wearing a dress.
Of course, there was.
Where
What?
I lost the bet.
What?
So it's like a betting thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'll show you the photos. So there was like,
Can you do that anymore?
I don't think you can. I was thinking that after. I was like,
Who's the creative on this?
that's
Oh, you look good, and not you got a bassinet too, or whatever those headbands.
Yeah,
you've
like
got
at the
double
races.
get dresses, so
I
not
had
just
to wear
one,
2 dresses.
not just one.
And I had to try on 5 dresses.
But what sort of group of mates? Okay, maybe one thing, wear a dress, 2 dresses.
Mm.
I would get my laughs out of one.
Mm.
Like, oh no, you look prettier in this
Oh.
one.
And I had to sit and they were worried that my dick was going to fall out because the dress was so short.
This sounds like a fucking stitch up, bro.
That's what I was
It
thinking.
has to be a stitch
I was
up.
like, if I was more famous, which I'm not, this would be an episode of Punk'd. Like, this is the premise.
I tell you what would be the best. Yo, the 7th Heaven chick got your back.
Oh, I'd love that.
That would be the best. So you got the cameo making her shout out Ivan Milat. She set it
She
up.
just sets this up. I never get paid.
Was there anyone filming secretly, like behind the scenes or something
Probably.
like that?
There was a few people with phones.
This might be a stitch up.
Imagine that.
It might be a stitch up. That would make the most sense.
And she sends me a Bible, and it's just all the photos in it, and then the last page says "fuck you."
And then the music plays.
Yeah,
7
it's one of those cards. Yeah,
When I see your
Oh.
smiling face.
yeah.
That is incredible.
It's very funny.
Were you there with your missus?
No, I was by myself.
So that's even worse. So you had
Yeah.
no one to share it with.
No.
Like,
and like everyone on set was having a bit of a giggle, but not really fun. It wasn't really fun. You know what I mean?
I wonder if it's like, but the concept behind the ads is a stitch up on you. Not on you, but on your mate. Like, look, we got this guy thinking it's going to be a normal photo shoot. We'd made him be a horse.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not just press. I guess you have to tell you if they're releasing video because you charge more.
Yeah. No, it's
Actually, just photos. Me and my soccer mates were actually talking about your Macca's shoot the other night.
yeah.
Last night.
I'm hoping it comes back.
Yeah, another payday.
Another payday
That's
every time it comes back. And I
sick.
think they usually only do 3 years.
Because they asked me, they go, oh, when are you going to get on a TV, on TV show like your mate Tom? I'm like, I think he's
TV
on a show.
He didn't
Like,
say
yeah.
anything. He just screamed.
And then I was like, well, he was on the Macca's ad too. Oh, yeah, that too. He was so good on that. Bro, you fucking crushed that role. I'll never get over it.
Oh, fuck.
I got that's a really
It was funny,
exciting
man.
story.
Those pictures are going to be so embarrassing.
Do we have any time frame our listeners want to see them?
I did hear them say a time frame. I think they were like maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Do you think that's the limit? Like $500, would you have done that shoot?
Nah.
1,500 was like the limit. You know, like
I'd
would you rather?
I'd consider 1,000 for a day.
What?
Like it's pretty.
Every man has
but
their price.
anything
You do
less.
1,000.
But I was thinking, like, imagine if they got someone who wasn't as I'd already sold my soul on the internet and embarrassed myself on the internet. But like a punter just coming in and having to do that.
No, but if it's an actor, you're not even worried about doing that with actors because actors are trained to whatever, that's the role. You know,
true.
they wouldn't think twice about being a horse. You don't. What all the shit you're doing at night are like.
Yeah, true. You've become a snake.
That's why I was like the difference, like with filming with your friends and YouTubers, is so massive compared to when I'd shoot with an actor. Like, because YouTubers, they think about themselves, even though they're playing a character, they think it's them saying these lines. They're like, oh, I can't say that. I got a job. I'm like, you're not saying it.
Yeah.
Fucking Chongi saying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when we get Chongi on, yeah.
Chongi. But like when it's an actor, they're like, yeah, I'll do whatever. Yep. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They don't even question it. They're like,
Yeah,
you got to get your
true.
dick out and fuck a bowl of rice bowls. They're like, snap, crackle, pop. You know what I mean? Like that's why actors are sick.
Yeah.
But it's that kind of balance because on YouTube, you want it to feel real and natural. And like, these are my mates, even if they're a bit. But also, sometimes if you want them to be a good actor too, you kind of need to get
it's a balance.
both. It's a balance.
Yeah,
It
totally.
depends on the shoot. I can't get over this story,
it's funny,
Tom.
bro. I should just post them. I'll post them in our Discord right now, the images.
Yeah,
Out of-
hype in that Discord.
I just won't give it any context as well, so they won't know until they listen to this that's why I did it. I'm just going to post them in there.
the dresses.
Just me in the dresses.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
They'll just be like, okay, looking good, Tom. What's been going on with you? You had cricket.
So yeah, guys, I had a bit of a weekend. It was a fun one. I got so I don't know if I've mentioned I've sort of joined a winter cricket team. So I'm in 2 cricket teams now, and
That's too many.
they might be in the same comp next and over summer. So I'll have to stay with the OGs.
Is this you still looking for your camaraderie?
No, this is just they needed someone to fill in, and then I obviously don't do anything. And the team I've joined, they're called the Wuhan Bats.
It's so good.
It's so
That's
good.
so good.
And they hand you a baggy Legionnaires hat when you join.
That's cool.
So they've got Wuhan written on it, and it's instead of a baggy green, it's just a Legionnaires like you'd wear in primary school with a flap at the back.
I think you guys need a mascot, and you would think it would be a bat, but it should just be like, you know, the image of the coronavirus, like the COVID,
Oh, cool.
the kind of bubble.
Yeah, I like that. and he's like dresses up at the game and just coughs on people.
Just scares people off.
But yeah, so I played with them on Sunday, and then I got surprise drunk last night. So when I watched my soccer team play, because I'm still injured because I'm 50, my body's that of I would say a 70-year-old.
Wow.
Like, yeah, when I have a shower, I'm like worried if I slip, I'll break my hip and die.
Yeah,
I'm getting
that's
frail.
fair.
I'm getting frail.
Yeah.
So I watch them, and then they're like, "Oh, we'll go back just to the pub for 1 or 2." Few people just started kicking on, and then there was a few rounds of pints, and then one thing leads to another. When you're in a round of pints, it's
Pints.
by the time you finish the round of pints, like 4 people, you're that cooked. You're like, let's do another round, eh? So I thought it was going to be a casual thing. Next minute, tanked. I got a fucking.
What time did you go to the pub?
Got there at 4.
See, the danger with an arvo sesh like that, you always miss dinner.
Yeah.
So you're going in on like a pretty empty stomach.
Yep.
And you get sloshed.
They're the best Sunday sessions, eh? Those afternoon
the
sun.
sun's in, yeah.
Yeah, and then whenever I get drunk, I know I always wonder if people are the same. I always wake up like 4 a.m. 5 a.m.
Sometimes.
So I woke up at maybe 5:30 today, which was good because there was a Champions League soccer grand final on. Final, not grand final, but so I watched a bit of that, then watched some NBA.
No,
then
I don't do that.
Went to the gym, fell asleep, had a bath, then you arrived.
Shit.
It was a weird day, bro.
That is a weird day.
It was a weird day.
I feel like, I'm definitely just too tired to do that if I've had a big night.
Oh, well, I can't go back to sleep, so I have to do something.
Do you wake up thirsty or something?
Oh, very thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, daddy's thirsty.
Oh,
Both
you
kinds,
try and
baby.
wake her up. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah.
So which team's better?
Probably the Slugs.
They're better because
the bats. Yeah, the bats. Well, they come straight out of Wuhan. They don't play a lot of cricket from there, do they?
No, not at the moment. Oh, did you see those photos of them having a pool party?
Right, what the fuck is that?
That was so... I've never seen that many people in a pool.
I was a bit angry. I was like, what the fuck do you cunts... Don't show everyone.
I know.
Don't show everyone.
That was an amazing...
Don't rub it in.
That was an amazing amount of people in the pool.
That's like if you're not invited to a wedding and then your mates just take heaps of photos going, yo, check out, this is fucking popping. You know what I mean? Or Bucks trip or anything.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's brutal. It's like we started it, but we
yes.
we chilling.
We start that
was like Bondi in summer. That pool, everyone was there.
That is what? Can they even swim in Wuhan?
It did look quite shallow. It looked like waist deep water.
Right. That's a good question. It's because I used to work at a water park, and the more this is.
Okay.
No, I was going to say this is not racist.
Oh,
as soon as you say that, you're like, oh, it's racist.
It's like an episode of Bondi Rescue.
But the more ethnic people look, the less they could swim.
Yeah, I feel like we've got such a swimming culture in Australia.
It's a rule.
You kind of have to learn to swim because there's so much water. Whereas if you're from the desert, you don't need to swim.
Well, on our island, swimming, if you can swim, you won't be allowed on it.
So we only let people who can't swim in the water.
Because then they can't leave on our podcast island.
True. Yeah, because like we've got soccer
I would
balls.
love to start a cult.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of stuff, but some of them look amazing. They start off so promising. They're like, we've built our own universities. And then it's like, oh yeah, but the head guy was just fucking like 12-year-old kids.
Yeah, no. They're freaks. That's what I'm saying. But if you do it right, but I wouldn't want to be an everyday cult leader. I'd more want to be like an absent father cult leader. Just roll in once a month, get the perks, say, yo, what's up? They're like, fucking cult leader's back. I'm like, yo, where's the hose at? And they're like, you mean the actual hose we're using on the field or the women? I'm like,
I'm trying to make a bong over here.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Maybe you could like paraglide in once in a while. Like a
paraglide.
Like a big entrance.
Bro, if anyone paraglides into any situation, they instantly become a cult leader. That's how you become one.
Especially if you had like a Bluetooth headset on and a turtleneck.
Bro, imagine you're on the rooftop balcony of a pub.
Oh, that's
some
cool.
cunt paraglides in.
That's so
What did you
cool.
say? Bluetooth? Yeah. Bluetooth headset.
Yep.
Turtleneck.
I'd be like, first round's on me. I'm buying this guy a drink.
Clear glasses that obviously aren't necessary, I feel like.
Without the sides. They're just somehow on his head.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. No, Kane's probably overkill. I was thinking Kane. I was like, no, don't.
So the paraglide thing, whatever that
smells. Like you got to smell. I'm not going to trust a cult leader that doesn't
So he
smell.
paraglides down with a trailer stink. Like you can see it. It's
Oh,
visual.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be great then.
Yeah. No, I'd have bath today.
You're weird with your baths, bro.
Well, if I have a shower, I might slip and die.
I feel like more old people die getting out of the bath.
It's because they get stuck to it. Their wrinkly skin.
Ugh. I watched a crazy movie the other night at the movies. You can still go to the movies. Did you know that?
Yeah.
There was only like 4 people in the cinema. But
what is it?
the new Russell Crowe movie called Unhinged. It's a thriller. Do you want to hear the synopsis?
Yes, we do. We love. Can you do the jingle for Tom's movie reviews?
Sin. Synopsis with Tom.
That was it.
Yep. So, okay.
I've seen the ads. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I've seen the ads.
So
You've got a bit of Russell Crowe vibes going on right now, actually.
I feel like I could play young Russell Crowe.
Yeah, actually, but
I reckon I could. I reckon he could be a relative of mine.
tell you what would be sick.
And he's very fat in the new one, so he'd make me look a little bit skinny.
If you see Russell Crowe, that'd be the best to go up to him and go, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Raven?"
Oh, I
Yep,
get it.
and then
Yep.
walk off.
That's
He
good.
would hate it so much.
That's good.
There's nothing he would hate more, I think.
Yeah. Maybe we should start a rumor that I'm his actual child.
I like that.
Like,
I like that.
Go up to him on a
I
red
hope he
carpet.
doesn't become unhinged.
Oh.
Go on anyway. So
Okay,
synopsis.
so I'll just tell you the first scene out of the gate. Russell Crowe sitting in a car, looking very distraught. It's raining, pouring down rain. He's sitting there looking like a fucking crazy person.
Yep.
He grabs an axe and a can of gas,
Nice.
walks up to a suburban home door, just starts smashing in the door, just chopping it open, kicks it open. A guy runs in. He's like, "What are you doing?" He just hacksaws his face straight away. Blood falls down.
Whoa.
The woman goes, "Oh my God." He just starts hacksawing, just chopping her.
Whoa.
Then he just puts gas everywhere and lights the house on fire and drives off. And you're like, holy shit, this is the start of the movie?
Yeah, they're bringing him in
getcha.
quick.
And then there's a chick and she's in LA traffic. It's very stressful. She's late to work. She's also late to taking her son to school. He's gonna get detention. She gets fired while driving. Then she gets behind. She's already stressed. So there's the stress of just being in traffic. Like the movie's very good at getting that stress going.
Stress.
So you got the stress of being late, the stress of being in LA traffic, which is terrible. She's driving kind of like a fucking psycho. So you're kind of getting like, stop driving like that. So you're stressed.
Yep.
And she pulls up behind Russell Crowe and you're like,
Yep.
oh. And the lights go green and he doesn't turn. So instead, she's already pissed off. So she gives him like a big beep a couple of times, then swerves around him. But then at the next intersection, he pulls up next to her.
Oh.
He tells
and
the kid to like wind down the window.
He becomes unhinged.
Yeah. And he's like, are you going to apologize? You should have given me a courtesy tap.
Can you do it in better acting, please?
He's like real gruff.
Okay, so I'm round down the window. I'm a kid and I ran down the window.
Excuse me, my son. Can you tell me why your mother decided to not give me a courtesy tap at the lights?
No, but do you want a Dunkaroo?
No, I don't want no fucking Dunkaroo.
Oh, okay.
Tell your mother she's a slut. That was Russell Crowe, not me.
Yeah, no, we
right.
got it. You don't need to explain. We could tell by the voice.
Okay.
Okay, hey, Mum, this guy says you're a slut. She didn't say anything yet.
Well, she's gonna say something because she's about to have the worst day of her life.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no good.
Just, okay, can I have a good day too, or is mine going to be pretty bad too?
Yours is going to be pretty bad as well. And that's the movie.
Okay. Well, I was going to say,
And it's non-stop stress.
I was worried you were going to drop some spoilers because you fucking...
No,
we were worried.
We're literally in the first 5 minutes of the movie. I haven't spoiled
okay.
anything.
Well, you saw from the ads, it's like Russell Crowe being angry in traffic and the woman being like, oh, fuck, this
And
is a
then
crazy
it's
dude.
just-
He's becoming unhinged.
I always take Tonya to watch she doesn't like thrillers that much, but I always convince her because I really like them, like thrillers and horrors. And she's like okay with them, but thrillers especially she doesn't like because they're like super stressful.
Yep.
And I started laughing like throughout the movie because I'd look over at her and she's just like pissed at me.
Yeah.
Which makes it so funny because it was like amazingly stressful. And she literally said it's the most stressful movie she's ever seen.
But that's what you're saying that. And as you're explaining it, I couldn't relate to any of the stress because you were like, oh, she's driving a car. I'm like, can't relate.
Mm-hmm.
In traffic, can't relate. I walk to a train station.
Late to school?
Late to something. I'm like, I think I'm less stressed when I am late. I get stressed being early and then I'm the only one there. I'm like, fuck, I'm a loser being early. I'd rather be late. So like, I think
That's
I'm going to enjoy the movie.
Yeah, maybe.
And then I'm pretty sure it's about following a woman.
Yeah. You're on board with that. You've always been on board with that.
No, but I can
You can relate to that aspect.
relate to the woman's aspect because I get followed a lot.
You do?
Yeah.
By who?
Seagulls. I accidentally drop food. Sometimes they follow me.
You put hot chips in your
Like,
pockets.
yeah, I'm like, stop fucking following me. And
Get
then
out of here,
try to
seagull.
lead them into the bedroom. It's a thing. It's a thing. Russell Crowe. Okay. Mr. Raven.
He's still going with that.
Best and worst movies. Go.
That's good. I can't think of many Russell Crowe movies. I
You
only
think Gladiator
of
would have to
Gladiator.
be best.
But then what else?
But then,
I literally...
well, he was that one where he could see dead people or something. A Beautiful Mind. Or it was like a beauty contest for like autistic people or some shit. I don't fucking.
Yeah.
I haven't fucking seen it.
That's a good plot. I like
I
it.
haven't seen it.
I love that plot. What's his name? Russell Crowe. I'm just going to look it up to spark my memory because I'm...
Robin Hood was a stinker.
Oh, yeah, that might be worse.
I think he is. What is his worst movies, guys?
Here we go.
He hasn't done a lot for a while. I feel like he's one of those person who sort of traded off one or two good movies for forever.
Master and Commander.
Trash.
That was a big movie, though.
Trash.
American
That
Gangster.
would be another good name for our cult names.
Master and Commander.
Do you want to be Master or Commander?
I don't know. They're both pretty good.
Yeah. Sander can be
LA
Master.
Confidential, The Insider, A Good Year.
I like Confidential. It's cool.
Water Diviner. That sounds shit, doesn't it?
Doesn't that sound shit? Like, who's making that? Oh.
Can you make my water more divine?
Yeah, just turn on the tap.
He's the water diviner.
That was just a fancy way of saying WAP.
I like that. That's the
He
water
just makes
diviner. It doesn't
women
have the...
squirt with his eyes. Just and
Here's a classic.
Yo, do people ever get so thirsty they have to drink squirt?
I think that's the first time that question has been asked in the world.
And would you drink it from the source or would you get it into a cup?
I'd prefer it fresh.
Yeah, but if you go fresh, you're going to lose some and you won't get all of it. But if you catch it in with like a funnel...
Are we trying to get the most?
Yeah, because you're thirsty. You're in a
I
desert.
didn't know I was thirsty.
You're in a desert. And you've got... You're just there with a porn star or just a squirter.
Just a squirter, okay.
And I'm like, I'm so thirsty. And she's like, you can drink my urine or
Wouldn't
my
there be
squirt
like
then.
salt in it and shit? It's not good to drink.
Yeah, it's like 10% urine. But that's better than 100% urine.
That's true.
So would you drink it from the source or would you collect it with a funnel and a bucket?
I think you've decided that funnel and the bucket's the way to go.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go straight bucket because then you'd have to lick the funnel like it's Coke. Like a Coke plate.
I'd funnel into my
squirt
mouth.
Funnel.
Direct into my mouth and then just put the funnel on the vagina.
Oh, that's the way to do it. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Okay, here's a Romper Stomper. Romper
Stomper was wild, bro.
Movie.
Bro, that was wild.
He was in heaps of movies now that I look at a list.
Yeah, but it's one of those ones that all the best ones are back in the day. He hasn't done much lately.
True.
What have you done for me lately, Mr. Raven? Russ?
He is starting to look a lot like Kyle Sandilands. He's like the same size.
Yeah, heaps.
Heaps.
I was worried when I started my band. I'm like, yo, am I Russell Crowe right now? I'm doing one thing that everyone fucking loves. And I'm like, for no reason, I'm going to start a band. They're like,
what did his music sound like?
40 odd foot of grunt. Yeah, get it up. It won't get claimed. No one
claims that. What's it called? 40?
30 odd foot of grunt, maybe?
30.
40 odd foot of grunt, something like that.
Yeah, 30 odd foot of grunts.
Oh, sick. We'll listen to a few and then we'll play his maybe unreleased song.
Shit doesn't have many views, eh? 10k views. All right, let's give it a go.
He's got on Spotify too. The guys, you'll probably listen to Russell Crowe's band for the first time.
This is like from the ABC. This is on Rage.
He's a singer.
Come on, start singing, dude.
Start singing, Russ. Oh, I got
Well, I'm searing inside your picture.
No.
supposed to be your friend, so I do just what you want me to think,
Oh, I don't like that.
and I wonder what I'll do if
My first response is not enough grunting.
Not enough grunting.
It's not very grunty. It's quite like.
How much grunt were you expecting?
I was 30 foot.
Just 30 or 30 odd foot?
30 odd foot, sorry. I expected him to actually be
dumb.
like.
Well, can we listen to the unreleased song that
yeah.
they made?
Yeah, of course. Let me just find it.
You love our songs, guys. You fucking love them. You love them. You know, each is going to be somehow worse than the last and better than the last. Because when we nail the style, usually the lyrics aren't that good. When the lyrics are good, we really blow the style. And what's incredible about our songs, Tom, is how you can actually do all the voices very well. It's a hidden talent of yours. Your Rasta was very good.
I think anything, Rasta and Grime, I think are the only ones I've done well.
Anything compared to me is probably good.
All right, here's that unreleased Russell Crowe.
Yep. That's a good Grunt. Grunt. Times 20. Grunt. Times 30. I'm getting more and more and unhinged. My name's Russell Crowe, but they call me Raven. Gah! Gah! Do I sound like a bird? Nah, I'm Russell Crowe. Grunt.
Beautiful minds. Autistic talent competition. Beautiful minds.
Beautiful. Grunts. Grunts. Yeah.
Your parents aren't having sex in the other room. It's just 30 odd footed grunts.
30 odd footed grunt. Yeah. Sounds like sex with a rugby league team. 30 odd footed grunt.
Sounds like monkeys playing tennis.
Yeah. Let's get back into the song. Okay. G-R-U-N-T. 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 Grunt Russell Crowe, master and commander is what I call me in the bedroom. Grunting like a raven, rustling like a crow. Grunting like a raven, rustling like a crow.
Oh, that's good.
I'm unhinged.
That was
I think 40% would have skipped through that.
true. It's one of those things you've really got to not like something to skip through it because it's a bit of effort.
And you don't want to pick up and miss parts. You know, when
Yeah, where you skip forward a little
skip
bit
forward, you miss the whole setup.
Yeah.
Let's do something really weird for if anyone did skip through and they're going to miss the setup.
So just like we're halfway through a convo.
So that's why you never should put an asp in your ear, Mr. Smickamickle.
An asp?
An asp, it's a type of snake and you know that.
Oh.
This is Sweden's #1 kids show, Mr. Schmickernickel.
Oh, Mr. Schmickernickel, I love you.
You were Mr. Schmickernickel, but okay, now it's the TV.
Whoop, 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 whoop. All right.
Oh, never going to explain the rest of that.
No,
But
that was
quite a rabbit hole we got there to get to that Swedish kids TV show.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Should we get into some trending news?
Oh, we have to. And we got some good maths chats today too, guys.
Awesome.
I really want to get into them.
The first one.
Oh, yeah.
The Masked Singer has shut down production.
Finally.
The day has come.
Wow.
I heard a funny joke the other day. It was the Masked Singer. Turns out it was ahead of its time because everyone's wearing masks now.
Oh, that was... Well, you misled me with the funny joke part. That was just
I thought it was a funny
an
observation.
interesting observation. That's like a mum observation. I heard a very funny joke, guys. Masked Singer was a...
Wasn't my joke.
Yeah, that's a bad mum joke. That is really... That's
I
one of the
think
ones,
it's
oh,
good.
you're not fucking funny, mum. That's what I would have given that. But anyway, no, Masked Singer got shut down due to coronavirus. It taketh away and it giveth. It giveth water parks opening in Wuhan. It giveth The Masked Singer being shut down.
I guess
Two
that's what they
things.
get when they get a character that's a bat.
Did they have a character that was a bat? That
That
would
would've
have been
been
so ballsy.
Mr. Bat.
Nah, commercial TV does not have those balls. How the fuck was it an essential service to begin with? You know it was filming in Melbourne?
Was it?
It was filming in Melbourne.
Surely not.
100%. Because
Really?
Dave Hughes tweeted about... Oh, Dave Hughes did the fucking biggest white privilege tweet. Holy fucking don't even get me started. It was so good. But I like Hughesy, but then I hate the Masked Singer, so I'm very conflicted with him. But yeah, it was shooting in Melbourne. They're locked down. The rest of the world, you probably don't know. Melbourne's locked down for 6 weeks, COVID, 8 p.m. curfews, but somehow Masked Singer, essential service.
That's strange.
Nothing causes depression like the Masked Singer. 100%. Out of everything that should be allowed before the Masked Singer,
Would you prefer to get
Anything.
coronavirus or season 1 of The Masked Singer on DVD?
oh, fuck my life. Coronavirus, 100%. 100%. There's not even, do not want to contribute to that getting any money at all. Imagine going around someone's place and you see that in the DVD player.
That's
Not even watch it on TV. They got
fact
the
they've even
DVD
got a
of the
DVD
Masked
player
Singer. Yeah.
is
Even,
shocking to me.
well, I'd like that for a part of it, and then it would be like, but yeah, tell it. Oh, finish reading the story.
You were
Sorry.
looking up something.
Yeah, finish reading the story, and I'll.
That's all you need to know about the story. Basically, someone in the audience had coronavirus.
Dave Hughes tweeted, "Hey legend at Russell Crowe," or tagging him like, "I'll get a reply. I'm famous, whatever." Is there any way Melbourne can watch this film now? We want to, because they're in lockdown,
What?
so they can't go to the movies.
What film? The one I was
The
talking
one you
about.
just talked about.
I thought you were talking about The Masked Singer because Dave Hughes is in it.
No.
Oh, that would have made more sense.
No.
Did you watch the new Batman trailer, Frenchy?
Did you finish explaining why? Or just like 17,
What's the story, bro?
17 cases of the crew got coronavirus.
Oh, really? I thought it was
Yeah.
just one person.
No, it's like 17 today. I looked at it.
Oh, shit.
Crazy. It was like one of the singers I think might have it too.
Hectic. I thought it was like one person, so they had to shut it down.
That's why it's like, so you're like, this is essential, and now
Yeah, they fucked
you
up.
just gave everyone. You might have to go into lockdown for longer, Melbourne, because they were filming The Masked Singer. There was this,
I wouldn't even think it's an essential show to be on TV, let alone during a pandemic.
well, apparently there was a new security guard there who was supposed to
Fucking
take care of it.
everyone.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
fuck yeah.
He did. Yeah, he did. So what were you saying? The Batman trailer?
Yeah, so that was released in the last few days, and everyone's raving about it. Robert Pattinson. I watched the trailer, and I wasn't that impressed, to be honest. It didn't explain the story at all to me. Yeah.
Nah, he deleted it. That is funny.
What was it?
It was like something about whinging, how he was driving home and there was a car on the road. And it's like, why the fuck were you on the road, cunt? It was like something really weird.
Because he was filming The Masked Singer?
Yeah, exactly. But he was like, well, what's this car doing on the road or something like that. It was like,
Yeah,
it was a
right.
really weird tweet. I was like, what are you talking about, man? So should we watch the Batman trailer and react to it for everyone? We're a reaction podcast now.
I don't think
Let's
so.
watch
It's not very interesting.
15 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to watch 15 seconds. You're going to listen to it. And
Because I think it's just music and shit. Like,
okay, we're going to that's better. We can do our own voices.
oh, Frenchie's been practicing this.
Yeah, I've been.
I'm Edward from Twilight.
Those people are skipping ahead again.
The good we get back to the Swedish kids TV show.
I'm Edward.
Okay, we got 9 more seconds. 8 more seconds. Is Batman duct taping someone up? Batman's on an SVU episode. Okay, that was it.
From your secret friend.
It's called 10-second trailers with Tom and Frenchy.
Bit of
That was it.
Nirvana.
That was a new segment. It's called 10-second trailers with Tom and Frenchy. It looked like Batman was duct taping someone up, possibly.
I think it's a 50 Shades of Grey. Like,
yeah, 50.
remix.
Oh, I like
It's
this.
like, I'm Batman and I'm about to fap, man.
And I'm about to fat man. That is really good.
Mm.
I'm Batman. And I'm about to. Our mate Richie does the best Batman voice. It
'cause
cracks
he's the
me up
Rackabat.
every time he's on the Racker. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, who is Rackabat?
Everyone knows.
So yeah, Frenchy and friends, we've been going for a while in Chippo Hotel. If anyone's around Sydney,
Come say
we
hi.
haven't got to talk about it too much, but Tom's doing sets every night. He remembers to come now, and he's fucking crushing.
Yeah, it's fun. Last week we had Kyle Legacy on, who was on the podcast.
He was very good.
He was very funny. It was turned into chaos by the end. There was a lot of glasses smashing out
There
of
was
nowhere.
these 2 cooked units in the front row.
Oh my god!
They came up from Canberra, and it was like, let's have a night. They booked a hotel room near it, and they were fucking
He was drinking out of a red wine bottle.
from the bottle. He spewed up pre-show. They were they doing lines or not?
I think they were just
about the
cleaning
lines.
up the toilet so people could do lines.
Yeah.
Because they spewed everywhere.
And then they just made the show.
That was very funny. And then Frenchy had to move him to the back because he kept interrupting. And then he came over and said hi to me. And he was leaning on the bar that I was behind. And he just started sliding. And he slid about 10 meters just trying to stand casually. And then after the show, he came up to me and goes, "Mate, I'm from Canberra. Love your stuff. Means a lot to me." And then he said it to another comedian. The same thing who we didn't even know. I was like, I thought it meant something, but apparently he's saying it to everyone.
No, yeah, he wasn't even on that night. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't move him because he was talking too much. It was because he kicked a wine
that's
glass
right.
out of
All
the chick's
over a
hand
chick.
and it went all over her dress.
That's right.
And the boyfriend was there about to get angry, and I get to get
Yeah,
angry
yeah.
so he doesn't have to.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what the fuck is that, man? Usually
Yeah.
I'd make a joke about it, but
Yeah, he was
yeah,
sloshed.
he was
They were
sloshed, and he was
harmless,
sort
but
of
they were so sloshed.
yeah, they were fun, harmless. Yeah, so I've got a video release after this actually, so you guys can go listen to it.
Oh, sweet.
And I put Legacy stuff at the end because there's Legacies. Because I got him in the first half and he was sloshed, but then second half he was next level because all the red wine hit him and his mate had
That
left.
was funny,
So he
man.
got on stage, he got on the stool, and
That was very funny.
you will see. Any other trending topics? Let's get through it, Tom. We got to get moving. We've been talking some shit.
That's fine. That's what people are here
No,
for.
exactly. But I want to. Oh, maybe I'll get to the Matt's chats and we go back to the trending topics so we don't forget. Or actually,
There's heaps of stories.
We got-
Let's do some Matt's chats.
no. Go to the NBA one. The NBA one's good.
Go on then.
Okay. So this girl came out on a podcast, and she's been going a little bit viral in the sporting world. Apparently, she was having sex with a dude. That dude was friends with an NBA player from the team, the Phoenix Suns,
Ooh.
who did very well in the bubble in the pre-playoff tournament. They won 8 in a row, just missed out on playoffs. Anyway, so she ends up sucking off 8 of them
Oh my gosh.
in a row. Not at the same time, that is.
In a row,
in a
they
row.
lined up.
In a row. I think it was in order of girth, so she could warm up to it.
Wow, can you guys line up from tallest to shortest, that type of thing?
Yeah, she had a guess. She looked at the foot sizes. She also looked at their play. The better the player, the smaller the dick. Because the basketballers who got the big schlongs weighs them down. They don't have to be as good either.
True. They don't
Whereas
have the drive.
The ones are overcompensating the ones who try hard at things.
Yeah.
That's why if you try hard at anything, it means you got a small penis.
True.
Maybe, I don't know. So she's an Instagram model called AJ. We could actually probably play the clip from. It's only 40 seconds.
So she's talking about it in the
So
clip.
she's talking about it, and then we find out later what NBA team it was. And what's hilarious is that she's got Mormon parents.
Ooh.
She's from a Mormon family.
That's always the case, isn't it?
Always the case because they're too repressed, and then when
they don't learn certain things as well. So it's like when you're not allowed to watch The Simpsons, and then
it's also in the name.
more man.
Yeah,
gotcha,
so she
nice.
needs more men. Just
True.
one man's not enough.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how many men should I have? It's like more men. That's why they have multiple husbands.
True.
Opposite.
On my birthday is Memorial Day weekend.
Uh-huh.
On my birthday, I seen them all at Dre's, this one team.
Okay.
She's so shy. It's so cute, baby. Shit. And I don't know, I was getting fucked in a hotel room. They all pulled up, and I sucked their
Put
dick.
the mic down.
The whole team.
7.
7 basketball players
That's
in a row.
more than a team.
How was that?
I was fucked up. I didn't fuck any of them, though.
She said,
What happened to the nuts?
Swallowed.
All of them.
Yeah.
And nothing happened? You didn't have like a weird reaction in your stomach or anything?
No, I passed
That
out.
sounds so fun.
You're almost making it sound like you were too fucked up to be sucking 7 dicks. And also, you were getting fucked by somebody else right before this?
Yeah, they walked in mid me getting fucked.
How did they
from the
walk
back.
in? Where were you?
In the hotel room. So I was fucking like someone that works with the team, and I know that team because I've hooked up with them before. But they all pulled up. No, not the whole team.
Okay.
Like a few of them. They all just pulled up. They knew I was in there, and they were like, "Let's get lit," and they were just sitting around the bed, and they just rotated.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yo, they all love you.
So you don't look back. Do you look back at this as a positive memory?
Yeah, I don't care. It was lit.
Hell yeah.
It was lit.
I respect
They
that.
sit around the bed and they rotated. They need one of those lazy boys. They could just spin her.
Lazy Susan.
Lazy Susan. Yeah, they need a lazy Susan so she could sit on and they'll just spin her around.
Like you would at Yum Cha. Instead of mini spring rolls, it's massive cocks.
Right. She just fucking loves it. She loves cock. So, and Suns too. Like, they're not the best team, but like,
Oh, imagine if it was the Phoenix Dads.
Phoenix Suns.
That was on the No Jumper
Bro.
podcast, that clip we played, if you want to check it out for some reason.
She said she was a whole team, then she goes 7 players. That's more than a team. That's
Wow.
including bench players. It's giving them a chance to shine.
Surely she did them last at least.
That would have been a pity one. That would have been.
Yeah.
She's like, "Who are you again?" It's like, "Oh, I play 5 minutes. If it's a blowout, I sort of come on and fuck.
Just
Please,
please.
please. You ever said please, please? That is, and she.
Uh.
So it was like, I think there's nothing more empowering than sucking off 7 dudes in a row. No, it's skillful. It's a skill.
I'm not saying it's not a skill. I
It's a
wouldn't say
skill.
empowering.
Don't slut shame
I
a
didn't say
woman
anything.
for giving blowjobs. We want them to do it more. Do you understand?
Do we?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you not?
I don't know if I want them. Have some self-respect. at
I'm
the same time.
repping her hard. I'm fucking.
Okay.
She's my hero.
She's your hero.
She's got a favorite team and she's got a favorite thing she does. She got to combine the two.
True. It's like me eating pizza and watching SVU.
Similar. Similar. One's a useful skill, not yours. Not yours.
Oh,
Because I think she also launched an OnlyFans. So
right.
she knows what she's doing. She's already made 70K off it.
Not bad.
And you're like, I think if she got footage of that, she'll make 70 mil. Like,
Yeah.
that would be the sort of video you'd want to see on OnlyFans.
Out of curiosity.
Hmm?
Out of science.
I like to see
research.
them not playing at the same time, but shooting. Like a game of horse. You know what I mean? Shooting buckets.
Into her mouth.
Yeah, with the cum. That would be a good game, actually.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Nothing but net. Do you reckon they call that?
Yeah. Oh, brick. And it hits their eyes. She's like, ah, fuck.
Rebound dribbles down her
That's
nose.
funny.
That's
That is
disgusting,
funny.
Frenchy.
She's a cheeky girl. Cheeky girl. Cheeky girl.
Why are you subscribing to her OnlyFans right now?
I don't have anyone on OnlyFans. I'll never pay for that.
Don't wink at me, bro. All right, give us some Matt's chats.
Okay, let's go
Let's
into
move
some
on.
Matt's chats. Okay, Matt's chats. Hi, this is Frenchy's brother Matt, the original Frenchy, and you're listening to Matt's chats. What has he been thinking about? I was listening to a good friend of the podcast, Isaac Butterfield. He had a few dramas with cancel culture and people not understanding what a joke is. So he's prefaced it. We're in his head now. We know exactly what he's been doing.
Yep.
It's not going to come from nowhere when he gives us his ideas.
Okay.
It led me to a thought experiment.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard that word before.
Thought experiment?
Yeah.
Or experiment you've never heard.
Just thought. If you make 4 videos
Mm-hmm.
and put them on social media,
Mm-hmm.
1, bash a random person.
Okay.
2, feed a vegan a food with meat in it, but tell them it's vegan.
Okay.
I don't know where it's going yet, Eva.
No.
I stopped here. 3, bash your wife.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
4, feed a person who doesn't eat pork for religious reasons a pig's dick
Oh my God.
and tell them it's chicken.
Right.
How are you going to trick them into thinking that's chicken?
It's like in the shape of a cock.
It's in the shape. Oh, it's a half a wing. Yeah, no.
Delicious.
You never
It's,
seen a chicken erect, bro? They all look like that, bro.
Tiny chicken. Shut up and eat it.
5, kidnap a kid. So you got all those videos, guys? Bash a random person, feed a vegan.
Yeah, we got it.
Rate in order of which one will get the most outrage / hate / calls for you to get cancelled.
That's
That's
interesting.
good. And rate in order of which is actually the most wrong. Okay. So let's do the cancelled one first.
Wait, what?
Which of these things is actually...
Can't we just go in?
You got to rate them 1 to 5, which is most likely to get you cancelled.
Yeah.
Of things you've done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, kidnap a kid. I'm going to start with that, followed closely by bash a woman.
And then
And I can't remember the others.
feed a religious person who doesn't eat pork a pig's dick.
Yeah.
and tell them it's
and then there
chicken.
was the vegan one.
Then, wait, would you have bash a random person or feed a religious person pork?
Bash a random person before that.
I don't know. I think this is the point Matt's making. I think if you feed like a Muslim or a Jewish person, if you feed them pork or pig's dick on purpose, I think that'll get you more cancelled than if you bash a random person.
I guess it depends on how you frame the video.
You're like,
If
just
it's like,
bash someone.
Hey guys, this is Jake Paul. This sketch is called Bash a Random Person, and it's just Jake Paul beating like an old man to death. Death! That escalated.
Okay, but I think this is the point Matt's trying to
Yeah,
make.
I get it. I feel
feed
like,
a
you
vegan
would-
a food mean you wouldn't get cancelled at all for that. People would think it was funny. The vegan community has no power.
But you would get backlash.
No, you wouldn't. You would get backlash from all the people you didn't care about it. Even PC Karens don't give a fuck about vegans. That's what's crazy, you know what I mean?
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, vegetarians is one thing, but most people still can't get their head around vegans. It's like any animal products. Like,
Yeah.
some of them, like, any.
You'd still get backlash.
You can't eat a pine cone.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. That's an animal product. Oh, no, it's tree's not an animal.
It's like you can eat pine cones, bro.
What
do you think
I
they
meant
eat?
honey. I meant honey. Why did I say pine cone? That'd be so funny going up to a vegan with a pine cone. Going, yeah,
can't eat this.
you don't want me to have this, but I'm going to. They're going, what the fuck's he doing?
You can do it. It's just going to hurt your teeth.
No, but like any animal products is
Yeah,
a crazy
yeah, I
one,
know.
like cheese and shit. But anyway. And then rate and order, which is actually the most wrong.
Similar order.
Well, there'd be a lot of draw. Most wrong, you think
In
bashing your wife would be the most wrong, I'd say.
kidnapping a
Yeah,
kid.
but if the kid deserves it.
Oh my
No,
God.
no. Wait. Wait. Not deserves it.
Ooh.
The kid has a terrible life. Like
It's called adoption, Frenchy.
No,
It's different.
but you're looking at his parents and they're like, you know, soy boy beaters. They're like, you know, they're like,
Soy boy beaters.
well, they're like hitting him and stuff. Let's say the parents are hitting the kid, okay? They're like shaving his eyebrows. When he does something wrong, they make him wear a dress to, that's why I had thought of this. I watched this documentary. It's called Last Chance U. It's like the last chance athletes have to play college football, and then if they do well, they can go play for a good college.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this kid's dad is a fucking psycho. When the kid was bad or whatever, he used to embarrass him and make him go to school like that. Like he'd shave his eyebrows or make him wear a dress and go to middle school and shit like that. Fucking hectic, eh? Like you get angry watching it, and then the dad's like, yeah, I did that. Like he was a bad kid. Yeah, we don't get on that well now. I'm like, right, anyway. So kidnap a kid, that's just saying, if you're kidnapping a happy kid from a stable home, yeah. But what if you're like, yo, that kid's parents are fucked up. They're meth goblin junkies. They're fucking.
So you're just
a good
gonna
kid.
kidnap
You're gonna
them.
kidnap him and just change his name, bring him up to have a good life, teach him like how to read and shit.
You don't want to go through the proper channels. Maybe report it to the authorities.
Authorities don't do shit, mate. Authorities, they're fucking. It's a broken system. You don't know shit about adoption. You know.
Okay.
You know, my parents used to. Oh, I guess my family. We used to have foster kids.
Did you?
Like
Did
a
they
lot.
Steal them.
A lot. No, they didn't steal them. But that's what I thought of it. I was like, some of the kids that come from these homes, like, if the right person kidnapped them, it would actually be better for them. Do you know what I mean?
This is a strange. I don't think this is the route we should take with this. Well, what if the vegan?
No. Okay, you're right.
You're really muddying the water.
Don't
with this.
kidnap kids. Don't kidnap kids.
Do you know there was literally I read a thing about a guy like in his mid-20s stealing a kid in Canberra, but people caught him.
Don't
Crazy.
kidnap kids.
Don't
Okay,
kidnap kids.
no, you're right. No, Tom. I was trying to what's argue the other side? Be the devil's advocate.
Be the Rolf Harris. Yep. I know that saying.
Okay, so they're all equally bad. Why don't we just go with that?
They're not.
But
let's move on.
If the ratings don't line up, it's a good sign there's something wrong with people and cancel culture. There's definitely something wrong with people and cancel culture, but you sort of chose like crazy out there examples, Matt.
Yeah.
You're like, bash the world and then like feed a little bit of pork to your mum.
She doesn't like pork. It makes her tummy hurt.
Put soy sauce in the church's wine.
Or fuck a dog. You're like, what?
What? Or blow up the World Trade Center. It's like, what, Matt? And then he's got something else. Something that really... Have we done this one? Something that really triggers him is scented bin liners. Bags. Maybe we did that one.
I agree with that. It kind of makes everything smell worse because it's like a nice smell mixed with shit.
We might have done that one. That was because he got angry. The one when you read out his chats, he's like, "Oh, Tom skipped out the best part of that chat. He ended it too quickly." So there's Matt's chats for this week, and they were exactly as
it was good
as Matt's chats as they are. That was pretty standard Matt's chats.
Frenchy went on a kidnapping is okay rant.
No. I'm saying this is like it's like Bill Burr shit.
I'm sick of cancel culture not letting me kidnap kids. That was Frenchy.
I'm not saying
Quote,
do it.
Quote.
But I'm saying some situations it might be...
Oh, they're making their kid wear a red shirt. He should come live with me.
Right.
Frenchy 2020.
Okay. I can see how... I was just saying, like, I'm not against...
Kidnapping. We got it.
I'm just teaching our listeners to be critical thinkers. Just think for yourself.
Is the earth
Don't
flat?
kidnap. Don't kidnap.
The earth can't
Don't
be
kidnap.
round. Yeah.
Don't kidnap.
Next week is going to be one hell of an episode.
Holy fuck. I'm excited
We're
for
going to
it.
record it during the day, so we've got
We're going to be fresh, baby.
fresh.
For an hour of it.
Yeah, and then we're going to be sloshed.
Then we're going to be sloshed. I don't think we'll get too drunk in only 100 shots, but it might hit you quick. We don't know.
If you've got any suggestions for people you want us to call up, any prank calls when we're at like shot 50 or something, let us know. Give us some suggestions.
Yeah.
Check out our Patreon.
What else are we going to do? Anyway, episode 100. It's going to be fucking huge.
Yeah, dog.
Snoop Dogg's going to be on it. Russell Crowe. Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep, that's her.
that was her. I like Cardi B.
Yeah, she's got an attitude.
She's
I'd
good.
kidnap her.
She's good. But like,
I'd
yeah.
kidnap her.
Yeah, I don't think that'll go well. Should be a fighter. Should be a
Yeah.
fighter.
She'd scratch you with those nails.
Yeah, that's got weird. I guess.
Alright,
I guess
guys.
it got weird. You know what I was trying to say, but
And Frenchie's going to send you off with his famous catchphrase.
wabba labba dub dub.